Alright, so we're starting with Team 156 up in Atrium, and the Aliens HeLix starting down in Sub. So same spawns. We've had a lot of this where it switches the exact spawns, but with opposite sides here for the other teams. So not going to see, any flight or data core spawns here. We've got a base builder with Scaredy Bob. Not really sure which direction he wants to go. Getting a little mixed up here. And the Aliens going strong to Crossroads for HeLix. Really want to make sure that they win this first engagement, it looks like. And we got, looks like Bartender Bill and Red Hook might be the first victims of this if they decide to go across. Still no engagements yet. Up to 40 seconds into the game, and no one's spotted anyone else. Vaticide getting a good scout over here in Reactor Core. HeLix might be the first one around the corner like there.
Scaredy Bob, nice shot. Back to side here, just kind of looking out of the vent. Back to side, got an eye on him though. Uh-oh. Scan up. Exposed.
Yeah, but even though it's that scan, I'm not sure what they're going to do with the information because, Scaredy Bob can't get up into that vent. So.
And look at these two guys in Comp Lab. Just keep moving forward, chugging on along. Red Hook, Bartender Bill. Do they know Mike is here? They didn't check their corner. Mike getting one pick off. Red Hook managing to avenge his fallen comrade. So now it's Hook versus Barbados the Gorge. Probably not going to be able to do too much near the hive like that kind of positioning. But, ooh, look at that! Dual pressure right here. Ventilation is going to get shot down. We have Enzo coming in on the flank right here in Pipe Junction. Sneaking in, lurking off spots, but he just finishes reloading. Can Enzo get any kill? No! So now we have Barbados trying to rush in here. It's probably going to be too little too late. Knowingly backing off from that. Just not a fight that you can win right there. And Red Hook still down here in sub-axis. Really good plays. It looks like we're trading a few RTs up in Reactor Core, but the pressure's still happening down here in sub. Red Hook needs to be killed, and then they can focus on these Marines who are walking through the vent. Probably shouldn't have done that. There's no reason to.
They just want to make sure that no one's coming from behind there. But, it gave them time to kill Red Hook, but they don't know. They just left the two Marines over there, so now Dr. Tacos and Lurking Off are going to be able to kill this shell probably with no problem. Going to go maybe for the Harvester first, which... This is gonna be a res lock here. This is gonna be oh my gosh.
Maria Moss, you have to win this fight. Barbados knowing that he's so close to being res lock, he has to heal it up.
Oh my gosh.
Great save, and look at this. Something else happened in Atrium. It looks like some skulks made it to main. 4 Marines were dead right there. So
that was
really tense engagement.
That was very close to being just over right there. So lucky save on there, not lucky, good time to save. Those assists over to Comp, I'm not sure about the payoff on that quite yet because they couldn't even afford to have a harvester there. Probably would have been just a drop ventilation, but they're doing a good job about harassing. The Marines only have 2 extractors of rebuilding their 3rd right now, so this is going to be a very low res game to start off here.
Yeah, it's this game has been so far pretty exciting. We got power plays left and right. Something could happen at any moment. One mistake made is another man's victory.
Looks like we got a 3 push from HeLix over on the left side. Going to try and deal with Bartender Bill and Looking Off, or maybe they might just go for the extractor. Nothing quite yet for them to take advantage of here except for a couple of assistant computer labs, so the better bet would be actually what they're doing exactly now to deal with Crevice.
Here we go. The IP's under assault. 46%. Vacticide going after the comm who jumps out of the chair. Vacticide getting some great bites on him. Scaredy Bob managing to get the mines off and blowing up Vacticide on his base assault solo mode.
It's like Mike and Enzo want to get some sort of ambush on here, but they're kind of letting it walk away from them literally as they just let too much space get in between them and the 2 Marines.
Oh, but look at this in Comp Lab. Mike trying to get the flank on here. Will he make it? Bartender Bill is still up. Lurking Off is all that's left now. A nice play by Enzo, landing those crucial bites to guarantee that Comp Lab Harvester goes online.
And HeLix, being very close to a res lock at the beginning, has kind of stabilized now. They got the 3 harvesters up. They have carapace, so they're in a good position. As Tech the Marine Harvesters being very diligent about keeping the Marines low on resources. Because they're going to lose flight for sure, and they're going to put at least a lot of damage, if not being able to kill it. If Vaticide can take Lurking Off here. Getting low on res.
Doing some great dancing, staying alive quite a while at Crossroads against 3.
So Vanaside going to have to try and take down Lurking Off. If he kills him, that's probably going to be a dead Harvester unless Dr. Tacos can make it there in time. Already at 30%.
Tacos might not be able to do it if these other Skulks decide to pounce on him. But it looks like they're going to go over there to Data Core.
Oh, he gets the rifle, but kill.
Mike coming in, trying to help out. Wow, a nice cleanup by the Marines right there. Dr. Tacos landing those shots with some assistance from his buddies.
Enzo, it's at 4%.
RT?
4%. If it could just relay the information from, I think, Vanaside, just go over there and just suicide it.
It's on fire, it might burn down.
If only it worked like that.
Oh, and a Drifter gets caught dying in Data Core. Probably going to get shot. Meanwhile, in Comp Lab, we have a little bit of a hit going awry for the Marine team, who gets cleaned up quite successfully.
Yeah,
so we're still at a pretty even game right here, due to the immense great early pressure that the Marines threw onto the alien start right there.
Yeah, but
taking out Ventilation RT and almost managing to kill and Reslock the entire alien team.
Yeah, but we still have no upgrades over the Marines because they haven't been able to move out. 4th Harvester being dropped by HeLix. I would say HeLix has the upper hand here right now easily because they've been doing a good job on this pressure, and the Marines have never been higher than 3 extractors. So, meanwhile, the aliens are moving forward, have a lurk, and getting ready to drop that second hive.
Just kind of try and work on probably getting maybe looks like they got their obs up. I guess they're not going to go for phase tech. They just got to be really careful about losing their ground here. They have to start winning these fights, maybe kill a life form or 2. That's where it's all going to come down to. Enzo getting way up in the air, airborne to get some rifles. But it looks like the shots just aren't going to be landed. Maria Boss now left over to fight with Scaredy Bob. All he's got left is pistol, not able to make the connection shot.
Alright, so we have, looks like Rich coming behind here, trying to deal with Bartender Bill. Red Hook not being able to do much damage there between him and Dr. Tacos onto the lurk because of the cover. But Rich has got to be careful. I mean, against 3 Marines there, he's now smartly moving out from there. But, no, got to be careful with those engagements. And Vanaside again attacking Reactor Core. Got welded up earlier. It looks like he's going to be able to take it down this time, though. So Marines down to 1 extractor.
They need to start focusing on getting a little bit of rest. They're down to 3, so it's going to be another 45 seconds before they can try to re-drop another extractor here. This pressure team needs to think about falling back, unless they can pick Rich, who is at 1% HP after that fight right there. If they can try to get Enzo right here, it might be another fight worth it. Red Hook instinctively cutting off the only escape area, lurking off, kind of looking in completely the wrong direction when he came into Data Core there. Looking left when he should have looked right.
Signaling should have zagged. So phase tech going up, I think that really needs to be put on hold for now because they can't use the phase tech for a while, and they need to get these extractors going.
Like this push here has got to be running out of ammo. They're not going to have many more bullets left in their clip here. The meds are not going to be coming in.
And they can't afford to drop ammo either. They can't afford to drop meds or ammo. So the aliens go ahead and switch sides. It's fine. Gonna go ahead and say whatever. Gonna go with light. You know, Data the better hive, I feel like, but any hive is better than no hive, and the Marines can't afford to pressure.
Especially at this point when you're stuck on 1 RT, these Marines can't afford to move anywhere else right now. If they start moving out, they're gonna start having to spend money. They gotta finish that second RT. It's still not built, but Bartender Bill making a nice kill, making sure that that moneymaker's gonna come back online.
And they really need to save that. I mean, Vanaside took down the other Marine there and got close to taking out Bartender Bill, but just couldn't quite finish it. I don't even know where you go from here as Marines. I mean, like, they got the phase tech, but they just don't have the res to even drop one. They gotta get 2. They need 30 res and just spare res to be able to drop 2 of them, and they're only at 8. Meanwhile, aliens moving up to 6 harvesters.
Oh, this is about to get unmanageable. We've seen a lot of games this weekend that are just like this. If the Marines don't keep up with their harvesters, they don't keep up with their aggression, they're going to have a really bad time. And once the aliens start getting all the way up there, we got 42 res, 41 res, and 43 res, so the fades are going to start exploding soon. Probably going to go straight for the T-res drop, just to get it out there even earlier, if they have some money left over. Guaranteed that they probably will. And this pressure by the aliens right now is so good. These Marines just can't get any frags that they need. You know, the lurks are up. They're just flying around. They don't have the money to support against the lurk. It's just, all in all, it's getting away from the Marines, and they have to try to get back in by either killing all these life forms off, getting a big play, or hyper-focusing on getting their res up.
Yeah, short of getting some really big life form kills in the next couple of minutes here. I mean, we're going to be on fade soon, and we don't have shotguns. Armor 1's done, but we're going on, you know, armor or weapons will only be done by the time they have fades. But 1-1, no shotguns, not even a phase network in place. I don't think that it's going to be possible for 156 to bring this back.
And with 6 harvesters, we're going to have a fade in about 20 seconds or so, give or take, you know, a few deaths on the alien side. But 6 harvesters is 6 P-res a minute. That's a lot of money.
So, a little bit of a moral victory. Enzo going down in glass hallway, kind of getting caught out of position. 4 Marines moving through. Really want to get this phase gate down over here. Don't have one down in base yet, though.
It's just not time. You should get an RT first. That'll be a little bit safer. But the fades are going to be coming out, and with these 6 harvesters, there's not much that you can do. You're at 88 res. The hive just finished. You could drop a fade egg or 2. It'll pay itself back off in a minute or so. It's got no time. They're just in such a bad position. Rich kind of going low on the HP here. They can just focus their fire right here. They could take him out, but he gets away gliding down the ramp.
So lots of extra resources. I'm surprised we don't see like an upgrade coming or something. I know we see the shift type coming, but they went for gorge tunnels instead of worrying about getting something else like leap or blink or something like that, because they could have just got the gorge tunnels on Hive 1 and had time to do it.
It looks like he's spending his money on everything that he can spend money on right now before dropping eggs or something, because he's just got so much money coming in. It's like, what are you gonna do? Look at this. We got 4 Marines in here, 2 fades, 2 skulks, a lurk. Marines are just getting melted apart here.
And there goes that 3rd extractor.
No. And at some point, they gotta know that this is gonna be hopeless. You just got 6 extractors. There's way too much. They could probably go for the 3rd hive if they want to. It couldn't get taken out. They could probably even go for 2 hives. Just, you know, the total awful humiliation. You got a hive everywhere. There's no way out.
Rich just kind of gliding along, escaping a number of bullets, luckily. Staying too far in, though. Oh, my.
Rich, be careful with your money. Almost getting killed.
And that's going to be it for Team 156. There's absolutely no way back in from this.
Yeah. I mean, they can just play it for the kills, take the good fight, maybe blow up a few mines. I don't even know. It's just, at some point, you know the game's over. This is one of those points. It's just a long, drawn-out death. Rear Moss almost getting killed right there, 21%.
Looks like they're just going to bunker up lots of mines going down everywhere. Probably just want to get like another fade kill or something before they go out. Shotgun's completed.
Look at all those mines. They're probably going to blow all the mines up at once.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're hugging them too hard. Oh, look. They got a big force moving out towards Crevice.
Rear Moss making a dive on a group of shotguns like that is so dangerous. But they could just decide to go right through the vent and go around back to side, taking that route, going straight into the Marine main instead of bothering with the Marine pressure ball. It's probably just going to try to walk into flight control and kill the hive. That's kind of the only play they got. They all have shotguns except for Scaredy Bob.
It might work if they can get a fade down.
But they're going after the arms lab. The arms lab is just left open here. Looks like they're going to go for it. It's 87% on this hive. The gorge already jumped out. And there goes the arms lab. It's finished. Obeta's retreating through the gorge tunnel, not needing to stay there, really. And the Marine start is just getting hammered. We got 3 fades, a skulk.
Yeah, that's it.
Victory. This is what this is right here. They have to kill the hive. They have to do something.
They definitely got the hive in time. 21%. Oh, just before the chair goes down.
And there it is. We got it first.